I don't even have any stickers to character with anymore. Or do I? Oh, I forgot this is inside Subspace. Or at least underneath Subspace or something. Hooray! This is also another pretty great scene. I think it was like the first time I even played as Luigi in this, so it is a very, very, word that I'm looking for me, and I don't know how they... It would have really been that hard to put like Dedede's castle just over here or something so you could see where they came from, but whatever, I'm too whiny. Anyway, this is actually, I think it almost... Well, no, nothing can really make up for the Great Maze, but this segment is actually pretty cool, and it makes up for the... Or it doesn't make up, but it sort of softens the blow of the Great Maze being really terrible. Not while you're actually playing it and you're like expecting a cool final level, and that was less than ideal. But just in general, now that I'm in retrospective, and whoops, sorry Metroid. Forgot about you, buddy. I'll go back and get you, I guess. And they're like powerless trophies too, so they don't immediately revive, or maybe they do, but they're all gray and stuff. And just very satisfying. I was a bit upset I didn't actually get them as trophies after doing that, and that's how you get the trophies for things or something. Yeah, that's why Luigi's great. This is also why he's great, because this is randomly a triple jump too, if you can do it right, which I almost never can, but... It's like if you mash the B button a lot, but basically Luigi is one of the best jumpers, considering the fact he doesn't actually fly or have multiple jumps like a bunch of other guys. So yeah, this is a pretty fun section. It's almost like, well, I ironically call every single thing like some mode from Kirby Superstar, but this is, what is that? It's like Great Koopa or Cranky Krong-et or whatever that lady was called. Yeah, this is a pretty cool part. I had some sentiment. Oh, and actually those, I don't know, I called them Dragoon Piece Bs, but they actually are kind of shaped more like A, but act more like B, because B is the main body with the wings, and I probably think about Dragoons too much. I don't remember if I called them Dragoon or Hydra. I meant Hydra. I meant Dragoon. Alright. But yep, Luigi. It's much easier to do that in here than it is in regular matches. I'm not sure about intense, but it certainly makes a bunch of enemies pretty easy here. And why did I think something was going to appear there? I think that part actually confused me for a little bit, like, not to anything serious, just about as much as it did there. Oh, secret passageway down to... hooray. Do I get anything for breaking this? What? Ooh, yep. Man, that noise is actually a bit gross. Or hilarious, depending on your viewpoint. Okay, I guess there was nothing there. They were just to guard Ike. How did they all get scattered so far? Oh, it was to make those go back up. I guess that's important enough. And this is where I showed my classic video. I found a Pikmin glitch that other people figured out, but I don't know, maybe I was one of the first people to actually record it right. Hooray, Pikachu trainer. And Pikachu itself. Whoops. For some reason I thought Luigi could just kind of fly. Probably used to the... It's just because this is so much like Kirby Superstar, and I've been playing Kirby Squeak Squad all day, I thought I was just going to be able to, like, puff and puff. And the only reason the bombs were there were to make it hard for me to, make it hard for me to recover if I needed, or hard for me to get the trophy if I needed to. You'd think after Let's Playing this long my brain would work a little better on autopilot, but nope. Speaking of Kirby Squeak Squad, in retrospect, I mean, I considered that a really bad game in the past, but if you can get past how short it is, it's really not a very bad game in general. It's just really short even for a Kirby game, or really easy might be the term I want to use, but... Whoops, I was trying to use PK Thunder. But I do like what it did with the abilities, and the ability scrolls were pretty neat, even though they weren't ever really necessary, and some of the new abilities like Magic 2.0, and I guess that was kind of it. Oh yeah, Ghost was actually the best ability, and as great as it is, it's too bad they can't go down ladders. Because I was like, I did a full playthrough of the game again as Ghost just to possess everything, because that was like the best thing they could have done in the game. And it was disappointing when I had to like fill up my copy palette with 5, because every 5 seconds I would lose some. And I think this is divided into 2 level sections, but I'm not really sure. Maybe one level section is the first thing I just did as regular characters, and the other second is this, and that's what I'm thinking of, but really not too sure what's the point of this. Yeah, one thing I like about Ness's is bad. I like it better than Lucas' stick, even though it works is about the same. Okay, what? I keep PK Thundering in front of doors, and door overwrites PK Thunder, and can I not go through that? Okay, I was gonna say if I couldn't go through that I was going to be minorly miffed, because I didn't want to have to make a special trip just for my favorite character, Mr. Game in halves. And I guess halves isn't really a word that fits there, but who even cares? Nerds, maybe. What? It was right over there. Whatever, I'm just gonna do it this way if I can get Ness to quit being slippery. Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. Ah, Diddy Kong. I think I got him. I heard a dween, but I think alright, Captain Falcon's more apt name would be Captain Ferret. Is there someone down here that I need to get to, or is it just looping in case I wanted to go back in that door? Actually, this is one case I approve of scrolling screens, just because it's not really making me have to rush or anything, because it's pretty slow and it's just circling, and it's a... I'm not gonna say it's a neat effect, but it's a neat-ish effect, if you will. Oh, it's Mario himself. Up, up, up. I feel like I'm missing something in here. Nope. Stupid Kirby game sensibilities are not very sensible in this game, because you can't fly like you can in Kirby games, and flying to the corners of the earth doesn't work quite as well. Oh well, Dedede's close enough to a Kirby game. I might have been done too. Happening upon the corpse of Master Hand and the ball of levels that is totally any good. Should we heal Bowser? Bowser should have just been unlockable for the sake of being... Maybe he should have been unlockable in Melee too, in my opinion. But I don't know, I get too much joy out of unlocking characters, I think. Yeah, I don't know if... I'm pretty sure you can only play as Dedede here because Sakurai likes his characters too much, but that's okay because I actually personally like Dedede, and therefore I'm not going to complain about unfair treatment. Grudge match against the kings and stuff. What do you have? Dead is what you have. Yeah, Dedede's kind of overpowered. This is pretty funny. Oh. Poor Bowser. They killed my best friend, Mr. Hand. I still want to know why wasn't yes, Razy Hand coming in to avenge his brother's death and stuff. Luigi joined our team, Ness joined our team, King Dedede joined our team, and I don't really want to access the sticker menu just to see what characters I have, so I'll look here or something. Oh, and Kirby revived himself because he ate a thingy. Kirby has more lines of speech than most of the serious characters in this game, from going, "Aww," and expresses more thought at least.